Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing Tea Street. Today's topic: don't skip the process of leading with gratitude. Yep, leading with gratitude. I'm going to jump right in. Today, why should we lead with gratitude? Gratitude grounds your perspective. When you are a person who leads with gratitude, it reframes your perspective for you. What it says is, I don't focus on what's missing. I focus on what's present. One of the other things that it does when you lead with gratitude, it reminds you that leadership is a privilege. It's not a position to be taken for granted. When you lead with gratitude, it keeps your heart humble and your perspective clear. If you're always thinking, I'm just grateful for the opportunity, I don't take it for granted, I'm not going to waste 1 minute of it. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I'll be honest with you, this topic came about this weekend. I was in the middle of talking to myself when I was cleaning my kitchen. I was talking to myself and I was complaining about something. And I just felt God saying, really, T? You asked me for this. I give it to you, and yet you still complain. Where is your gratitude? So that's where this topic came from. So the first thing, gratitude grounds your perspective. The next thing I'll say to you is that, who's that? Good morning, Erica. What's going on, girl? The next thing that I'll say to you is gratitude strengthens relationships. A person who leads and expresses gratitude and appreciation, you build trust and loyalty with people that you lead, or with people that you know. People thrive when they feel seen and valued. And how do they do that? Gratitude creates an environment where people feel seen and valued. And real talk, leadership without gratitude, for me, it feels cold and transactional. Leadership with gratitude feels transformational. And so for me, I'm always seeking to see, how can I be most grateful? Next, gratitude fuels resilience. Yep. All of us face difficult seasons. That's facts. That's real talk, and that's facts. They gonna come. Difficult seasons will come, but gratitude reframes how we see those seasons. Me, when I'm going through a hard season, I see it as a growth opportunity. And my humble heart makes me go, Lord, in this season, I want to know, what is it that you want me to learn? Oftentimes, when I'm most frustrated, when I turn to gratitude, it turns it into faith. My frustration turns into faith when I add just a little bit of gratitude. That's real talk. And that's good morning, Miss Brown. That's one of the ways that we can continue to grow and to thrive. And finally, gratitude, it fuels influence. T, what does that mean? Gratitude fuels influence. Well, I'll tell you. A leader who is grateful inspires other people with the same spirit. It will inspire other people to walk in the world with more gratitude. And you know what else? When you're grateful and you openly display gratitude to people, to God, to things, for things, it's contagious. And I've watched gratitude shift entire cultures. It shifted work cultures and family cultures when we simply practice gratitude. No matter what people say, they're drawn to leaders who encourage and uplift them rather than criticize them and complain about them. Gratitude makes legacy building, not just task driven. It makes whatever environment you're in a better environment when people will simply practice gratitude. I remember my mom saying to me, whenever someone does something for you, be grateful, because no one owes you anything. So be grateful for everything. It's so crazy how many of the life lessons that I learned from my mother are so relevant to me today. So I just wanted to come on this morning and say, whatever you do, don't skip the process of leading with gratitude, because gratitude grounds your perspective, it strengthens your relationships, it fuels resilience, and finally, it fuels influence. I'm the amazing T Street. There's absolutely positively nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. So today, before you lead with a complaint, I just want to encourage you. Take 1 second to lead with gratitude and watch the atmosphere, yours and maybe someone else's, shift. Have an amazing day.